man was convicted and sent to jail for collecting and using rainwater on his own property, sued by the state for theft. Rancher Gary Harrington built 3 large reservoirs on his own land to collect rainwater and snowmelt. He claimed the water was primarily for fire protection reserves and for providing water to wildlife. But the state called it theft and prosecuted Gary. A municipal code stipulates that all water within city limits, including precipitation, is part of the public water supply. The city requested the court order the removal of his collection system and impose a fine. Despite Harrington's repeated appeals, arguing, "The water fell on my land, I'm not selling it. I'm simply using it on my own property." The court ultimately rejected his claims. Harrington was found guilty on multiple charges, including unlawful appropriation of state water resources. He was sentenced to 30 days in jail and fined over $1,500. The incident sparked intense backlash. Residents said it was simply tyranny. If a person cannot own the rain that falls on their...
For a bit of context, this man has a property in the US. And as rain they fall, and as rain falls in our own side of the world, Gen Zs might not understand what I'm about to say or what is happening here. Some of them will, some of them will not. For those of them that started playing with iPad, tablets, immediately they came into the world, they might not understand what we went through our own time when there is no borehole, when government will give us water today and will not give us tomorrow. If you were born in that era, you understand that you're from the other side of the world, Africa. You understand what I'm saying. So during those days, we usually bring out our drum, like buckets, all those things, containers, so that we can collect water from outside when rain is falling. This is a natural resource now. It is from God, So to collect the water, that's what we used to bath, that's what we used to cook. Most times we boil it and we drink. Even the first rain in a rainy season is called blessing. Call it a very... What am I even saying? People are supposed to understand me now. So they're saying that this man that you see here built a reservoir in his property, not that he rented it. He owned that land. He built his house there. He then built a reservoir, got tanks, and as you can see from the video, of course, got channeled it properly. Like in our own time, we used to use like something like a zinc to direct the water from the zinc as it's pouring out. We direct it, we channel it into a particular drum or a container where it's going to. This is exactly what this man did. He did the construction, channeled it into his where he stores water. So initially he said that the water is for when there is fire outbreak like we're experiencing now. For some days in some part of Europe there has been fire outbreak. It has been burning. Even as we're here, we're perceiving it and seeing the smoke. So this is what the man said he preserved the water for, and also for wildlife. Maybe he can be into animal farming or anything, or even he's in an area where he likes animals, and you know what I'm saying. I don't need to be explaining all these things. Hey, so government said that what he is doing, he collecting water that is coming down from the sky, is illegal. That as far as water is coming down onto the land, it is part of the country's water collecting system. It belongs to the government, it belongs to the country. So for him as a person collecting it personally for his own personal use without paying, it remains for these people to pay, collect tax, pay for the air that somebody is breathing. So for him to be collecting it, that is illegal. This man went to prison, 30 days in prison because of this single act. I was fined on top to pay $1,500. You're not pastor. Better life. Eh? Shock me. All the things I've been saying on this internet space, this one shocked me. Everything. Maybe he came and was defending himself, saying that this rain fell on his land and he collected it. They didn't even like to deliberate about it through his own opinion, his own defense out of the court. They immediately charged him. God though. You remember make your people wey you grace for this life charge us for the air wey they give us. What am I even saying? They start they bring oxygen, they sell oxygen. It's still remain.